is true. It is true.
And yet I kill them.
Hmm?
And yet I kill them.
That's not the point.
Nobody can say you take what's out of me. No, I can't.
If your physical integrity is in risk, you have all the right to do whatever it is necessary.
Otherwise, it kill you.
It can kill you.
Yes.
If it is has an illness, it can kill you.
Yes, and it is.
So it's as if you are the mosquito. In that sense, you may have to do something.
Self-defense.
Yeah, the body is programmed for that purpose.
It's sad.
See, somebody asked to Ramana Maharshi devotee, see, how was your mind after you met your guru? And they say, oh my God, he became worse than before. Right? And then the questioner, this curious man is asking, what's the point of doing all this, right? And then he was not satisfied. He went to talk to Ramana and ask himself, the devotee says that the mental state when they came here was bad. And when they met you, right, and started spending time with you, it became worse. So what's the point? Then Ramana replied, imagine that you have a cooking pot full of milk, right? And you approach the milk, the cooking pot to the fire, right? You put it on the fire. What is going to happen after some time? Right? The milk is going to boil, isn't it? And if you don't remove it from the fire, what is going to happen? It's going to be a mess, isn't it? The milk is going to start boiling up and pouring out of the cooking pot. It's exactly what's happened when we expose ourselves to satsang. When the mind is exposed to sat, when the mind is exposed to the self, right? Then all the subconsciousness gets liberated, right? It has to get liberated. It has to happen that way. This is why it's important to understand that there is nothing that can or has to be done.
So nothing to do about it, just surrender.
Just to witness it.
Yes.
Not reacting nice, without reacting positively or negatively. You just witness. This is witnessing means just have a look at it, that's all. Whether your thoughts are good or bad, or images of this kind or that kind, it doesn't really matter. Just watch
My
it.
question now is, who is affected by this?
Ego. Ego is affected by
When I ask this question inside me, who is not affected?
Well, the idea of the question, who is affected, is to interrupt the thought process about the thought process. To stop thinking about what you think. Because what happens is that there is a battle in the mind. See, between the good tendencies and the bad tendencies. Between the good me and the bad me. Between the right me and the wrong me. That's a fight between good and evil. And you are the Kurukshetra when all this fight is happening. The Kurukshetra is not affected. The battlefield is not affected by what happens in the battlefield. Am I right? One day war, next day nobody is there. Right? Battlefield is unaffected. So it is your reality, so it is your nature. So this is not about doing something, but by remaining in your natural state. By remaining as a witnessing consciousness that you already are. It's not about doing something or not doing something. Because not doing is also doing. The mind says, okay, I will do nothing about it.
What I see is there is this energy of attention. This energy of attention. which is moving between these.
Between these what?
Between this battlefield and this. It is always attention. And it is attention. Who is attentional?
That's the question. So pay attention to the one that pays attention. Right? Keep attention on the eye. Remain self-aware. Remain self-aware. Now, forget about everything else. Huh? This is success. The inquiry, people don't understand, the inquiry has to be guided. The inquiry has to be guided. Right? People don't understand that. Inquiry is you come, you sit down, and we do it together. And then you learn how to go back to your natural state. This has to be done 24 hours a day. People don't understand that. The inquiry is not something that you do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. This is 24 hours a day. Is to be conscious of being constantly.
Why do you need guidance?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it need
Can you do it by yourself? That means you need guidance, right? Is it easier when you come here? So satsang is important, right?
Just to have a question. How to be aware, how to be conscious at the night time when you are sleeping?
I don't know, you are always in trance, no, in Samadhi. You're an expert in that, no?
Huh?
He's an expert in Samadhi, no?
We expect Samadhi.
You're always conscious.
I will see that.
You're always conscious, but not always conscious of being that which is consciousness.
This could be Nanya, which passes lives.
Be conscious of being during the awakening state. Eventually, you will be conscious of being in dreams, in dream state, even in deep sleep.
He's not aware in a sleep state.
He is aware.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you cannot say there is deep sleep. We speak about deep sleep because there is awareness or consciousness of deep sleep. You are conscious of the awakening state, you are conscious of dream state, you are conscious of deep sleep state. You are conscious of the three states of the mind, but you are not conscious of being the consciousness that is aware of the three states of the mind, which is the mind itself. That's the way. During the awakening, that is the way. That is the way to be conscious all the time. So the awakening state has to be used solely, only, exclusively for that purpose. There is nothing else to be done in this life but that. Of course, this body has a destiny. This body is destined to do this, that, go here and there, etc., etc. So you are not to be concerned about the activities of the body. You will find that they will go on automatically without any effort on your side. Because whatever is meant to happen will happen. Whatever is meant to happen will happen. And whatever is not meant to happen will not happen. So it's better to remain quiet. See? And enjoy the peace of your own self in spite of the activities of the body and even the activities of the mind. Because sometimes, because of its nature, it has to be active. It's okay. Then, be aware of the one that is aware of the mind, whether it's active or inactive. Be conscious of the one that is conscious of the mind. Be conscious of the one that is conscious of the mind while the mind is operating. So the mind is operating here, and I remain conscious of pain. Do not lose track of yourself. If you want to experience permanent peace. If you want to experience permanent peace. That's why you came here. Right? You work so much, save the money, got the tickets, organize visa. That's why you came here. See, for self-realization. Of course, if you want something else, that's up to you.
So, activity of the body happens only on necessity, if it's necessary.
The activities of the body will take place by itself. The awakening state takes place. Everything comes into existence. And everybody and everything performs their duties. From a meteorite to a mosquito. From a meteorite to a mosquito. Meteorite. Meteorite? Meteorite. Right? It is preordained. So leave it alone. And rest in peace.
Uh-huh. How to distinguish laziness from rest, from restfulness.
Because the mind is awake, is very alert, is very sharp. The responses of the mind are very alert, very sharp.
Ответы ума очень острые.
Otherwise, dullness is. Huh?
В другом случае вялость, томит.
Clumsiness.
То есть, ну, как бы ясно.
The mind doesn't work properly. The mind does not work properly.
Ум не работает так, как надо.
Many people mistake dullness by purity, for purity.
Многие путают вот эту вялость с чистотой.
And this is what you believe it is samadhi.
И думают, что это самадхи.
The body may be still like a stone,
Тело может быть в покое, как камень.
no blinking of an eye maybe. No blinking of an eye maybe.
Типа, что даже взгляд очень не играет глаз.
The breath becomes very shallow,
И очень дыхание медленно.
but the mind is sharp.
На ум острый.
The mind is still
Покой.
and yet awake. And yet awake. Even though it is awake. The mind is still and yet awake. It is still but awake.
Он в покое, но
Huh? And when it's demanded to respond, it responds sharply, straight away. See?
в общем, все, что запрашивается, мгновенно выполняется.
Without thinking about what to say, what to do, you see.
Мгновенно. And during the sleeping state also, mind is sharp.
No.
Нет,
In sleeping state, mind is sleeping.
ум спит.
Because the body needs rest, the sense organs and the organs in general in the body, they need rest.
Потому что тело нужно отдых.
When you become established in this condition,
Когда вы становитесь в этом состоянии,
then forget about sleeping.
тогда забудьте о сне.
So sleeping will take place,
Сон будет проявляться,
but you still are awake.
но вы будете все равно.
And the body is just recharging batteries.
И будут вот эти проявления.
See, because not only of bread humans survive, right? Jesus said, no? Something like that.
А и телом единым живет человек. Типа, что сон нужен, как бы.
That's my experience of this.
But mind still in walk, in sleep.
No, it is deactivated.
Нет, он не деактивирован.
It is at rest.
Он спокойный.
It's like the energy. It's like a generator.
Как бы не надо.
Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off.
Когда это включен, когда выключен.
The more you move here and there, it doesn't matter. Meditation is not limited to the body seated in a particular way, not moving.
Медитация не ограничивается просто сидением.
The body reacts,
Тело реагирует,
but the mind doesn't react.
а он нет.
The mind is quiet.
Спокойно.
The mind doesn't say, oh, there is a bird singing there. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh. You perceive objects, but there is no reaction at all from the mind. only if it is necessary for the practicality of this moment, whether it is for yourself or for the others. He can be in the canteen, for example, behind the counter, right? And do self-inquiry and be self-aware. And somebody can say, what is that? And say, potatoes, baked potatoes. Right? As soon as he says baked potatoes, the mind switches off. There's nothing else to think about. Huh? Can I have some? Sure. Huh? That's pure mind operating. You keep on coming. Good. Do you guys live in India?
Yeah.
You live in Puducherry, sir. In Chennai. Oh yes, you mentioned that you're from Chennai. You're from?
Yes, I'm from Egypt.
Egypt.
Yes, I'm from Egypt, but I have Indian grandfather.
Right. Interesting.
Why you said you are from Kenya?
Yeah, I need to speak.
There is idea that till 29 years it's more easy to get self-realized.
And get rid of that idea. You're already self-realized. You think you are not. That's the problem with these books. They are not books. This is just rubbish, printed rubbish. New age. Whatever you like to call it. Who is going to realize the self anyway? Are there two self? One superior and now one inferior? Is the inferior going to realize the superior? No. The inferior, the individual self is an idea, it's a myth. It's an idea, I am this body. Right? And this creates the idea that, see, there is an individual self here. One individual, not one. Then one individual is here, and then this one start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, many individuals, right? Therefore, there must be also many individual souls. There is not even one. This is the so-called small self.
маленькая.
It's not even small, it doesn't exist.
Это очень маленькая, очень.
See, it's just a thought.
Это просто мысль.
You get rid of that thought. See?
Выкиньте ее.
And the self is already self-realized. And realize that you are that self that is already and always, forever self-realized. Huh? Of course it depends upon you. Nobody can do inquiry for you. No, really. Who is going to do inquiry for you? Nobody will do inquiry for you. Nobody will shift attention to yourself for you. How do you? Huh? Huh? You have a choice. No, you have no choice. Go to realize yourself. Otherwise, you will go banana for the rest of your life. You will go crazy for the rest of your life. What choices do you have? Otherwise, you will be neurotic for the rest of your life. Ego is neurosis. You can ask any doctor nowadays. You produce a neuron disconnection. And self-realization produces neural connectivity. Again, you can physically feel it in your brain how something start changing here and produce an impact in the body also. Up to you. No excuses. In satsang, no excuses. I am not a super special person. Right? If I could do it, you can do it. And I was way more crazy than you. My mind was way worse than yours when I came here. The only thing that is necessary is the determination.
What do you mean determination?
I'm going there.
Of course.
People say, I will become millionaire at any cost. And I'm willing to sacrifice anything for that purpose. No, the same intensity must be there. Right? The same intensity must be there. I will get rid of the ego. I will get rid of the ego.
Я типа все, я избавлюсь от этого.
Not that I will realize the self, no.
Не то, что я самоанализирую себя.
I will get rid of the ego
Я избавлюсь от этого.
that doesn't allow you to realize that I am the self that is suddenly self-realized.
Ничего, nothing will,
Huh?
nothing will.
I will remove the ego that doesn't allow me to realize that I am the self that is suddenly self-realized.
Не дает мне осознать, что я уже самоанализирую.
But the ego will eventually disappear.
Huh?
The ego will eventually disappear.
The ego, the ego will come. The ego will eventually disappear. Right?
И тогда уже надо да.
Huh?
The mind is still there.
The mind will remain. See? But the ego within the mind will not remain.
А эго внутри ума не будет.
We don't become mindless, we become egoists.
Мы стараемся по-своему,
You lose your memory, your knowledge, everything is there. If it is necessary, it comes to my rescue. But most of it is useless. My brain is like a library, so much books, so many books are there, completely useless. Memory is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yes, I remember that. That's memory, that is knowledge. Right? So knowledge is there somewhere here in the brain, like a neuron structure or something.
It is not even necessary to try to organize.
No? Who is organizing? Who is organizing? The organizer is a mess. See? So how can the mess organize anything? Huh? It's confusion, right? Ego is confusion, right? So how can we confusion understand anything, organize anything, do anything? Right? Ego has to keep quiet, so it can disappear. Then the boss can use the mind as it pleases. Right? You are the boss. The servant is pretending, see, to be you and making you believe that it is you. No.
Не, я эго претенция.
Yeah.
Эго притворяется, что это мы.
Pretends to be you and makes you believe it is you. That powerful is the mind.
Эго вас убеждает вас в том, что это не вы. Эго это все ума. Если чтобы использовать все ума.
Ego is just an idea. I am the body. That's all. That's tendency number one.
Это склонность номер один.
See, that is the mother tendency.
Это больше, чем склонность.
Any other tendency is the children of this mother tendency. The child.
Это не склонность, склонность ваша. Это дети, которые основные.
First, the body grabs an object,
Сначала тело.
this body. See? And this is mine.
Это моя.
And then from here,
И отсюда
see, she's also mine.
она вот это тоже.
See, she's my wife.
Она моя жена.
And this is my son. And this is my chair. And this is mine. See, I comes into existence. I is identity with the body. Right?
Я, это мое, это отождествление с телом.
It's called the I thought.
Называется нагрузка.
See? And it's the I thought because it's not the I consciousness. It's the I thought.
Это я мысль, а не я сознание.
I, and then you, and he, and she, and it, right? So first is I, and then this and that. Remove I, and there is no this and that. Okay? No subject, no object. So this is why the tendency of the mind to grab an object has to get reduced. See? So you start chopping the fingers of the ego. Right? And then the ego then cannot grab anything anymore. Eventually, eventually it dies. Right? Ah? It has to be painful. It has to be sometimes painful, sometimes pleasant. Right? But you want the pleasant side of the ego only. Right? You want only the pleasant side. Even the pleasant side of the ego has to be thrown away. And the ego says, no! Right? I don't want to die. He's not even there. It is not even there. It's only an idea. Because when you think, you believe that you are what you think. See, that you are what you think. That you are your mind. So this your mind is not yourself. It's not separate from you. See? But you are not limited to it. Your reality is not limited to the mind, to the body. This is why the struggle, because I want to separate myself from it, and you can't. Because not even the idea of separation has separate existence. And then you want to get rid of the ego, right? You want to see what the ego is. And it subsides for some time. Until something from outside calls it back. Right? I pretend to be you. See? I know. See? I'm telling you. Let me tell you who is there and how is there. Oh, there's Carolina. She's a good girl. And this is, what's his name?
Yogesh.
Huh?
Yogesh.
This is Yogesh. He's a bad boy. Right? And this is, he's a good boy. He's doing seva in the canteen. Right? And this is a bad girl. She's very lazy. She does nothing the whole day. Right? That's it. Who is this one? Who is this one? And when you look at it, it subsides. Right? Eventually it doesn't come back again. Not as if it is a separate entity. It will come back, but it is your instrument, not anymore yourself. It will come back as your instrument, no longer as yourself. I don't want to come to Satsang today. Whatever. Enough of that. I'm not sure if I'm going today. I would like to experience something else today. I would like to experience the total form of Salvador. Or whatever, this fake. If you feel like joining there, up to you. Salvador says, I'm not the body. And then what are you running after? What away from? Any question from the cyberspace? How many people are there? Our 9 loyal, most sure Russian speaking people. Who is giving such notes? Just in case. All your subconsciousness has to come to the sutra. You will be surprised how much is there. You will be surprised about the quantity and the quality of what is there. You will open the closet and say, my God, I didn't even know that that was still there. Because it is collective. It's accumulated. It's not only from these ones. This is why some people can even see previous life. It's just memory. But this is nonsense because the three identity with that. So you don't have to forget even of what you were. Because there is no such thing as what you were. There is no such thing as what you were. Or what you will be. This is what you are.
How practically stop this belief that you are my body? How practically stop this belief?
Question that belief. I am the body. I am going. I am coming. I am doing. I am not doing. See, who am I? Who is doing this? Me. Me is identity with the body, right? Then question that. Me who? Now? Try now. Nothing, right?
I'm asking and nothing. Who am I?
What happened with the thought when you ask who am I? When the thought who am I finishes, what is that? Nothing is there, right? Then, huh?
Boring.
Body. What else?
Boring.
Boring.
I feel boring.
Boredom. Yes, the ego feels bored. The who is bored again?
Again,
Me whom? Ask this question now. Me whom?
silence.
Silence. Exactly. That's the answer to the question. You are that silent. Is this silence bored? Is it worried? And who is the word of the silence? So silence is there, right? Peace is there. And you are that. That is inquiry. Is anything separate from that? Now don't lose track of that. Even if you are thinking, silence is there. This silence is conscious. And is consciousness. Who is conscious? I. Then, who are you? The one with consciousness, right? So you're conscious of the silence, you're conscious of the mind, you're conscious of the body, right? And they are not three, they are one. So silence is self-aware. It knows that it is. So guidance is necessary, right? If there is a feeling of the body of being seated, sit, right? And the tension remains in yourself. If there is a feeling of going for a walk, go for a walk. See, eating. Let these things happen. This happens automatically, right? You always self-aware. You always track by yourself. That's all. And then peace will be experienced wherever you are, whatever it is that the body is going through. Right? You understand? Right. And this is what is satsang, this is what satsang is all about. The general feedback is that when I am not in satsang, it's difficult. I may be able to handle it, but it is more difficult. When we are together, somehow it becomes easy, right? Or sometimes even you don't have to inquire. You come here and the mind keeps quiet, right? Exactly. We need to be quiet, but as long as it is necessary, so we don't forget anymore what is our reality. So I will expose myself twice a day. I mean, let's say formally. And then satsang from now, from tomorrow, will take place in my house. Yes. So from 10:30 to 12, and from 5 to 6:30. Yes. 6 days a week. And from 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is 7 p.m. Russian time, I will do it translated exclusively in Russian. Because I know there are 30, 40 people waiting every night for satsang.
So can some Russian people join this to your house? Or
Yes.
this time?
Yes. Yes. But as soon as satsang finish, because it's a private complex, you will have to go. Then Julio can tell you how to get there. One rickshaw on the way there is 40 rupees. 4 people, 10 rupees each. Right? On the way back, we take 2 rickshaws. 5 rupees one, 10 rupees the next one. It is 25 rupees. 25 rupees. €0.23. If you do it twice a day, it's €0.60. So for less than €1, you can go and come twice a day. Huh? From tomorrow, yeah.
It's different time.
No, 10:30 to 12. Huh? Sorry?
So what other time for this satsang in the morning?
It's no longer going to be here. It's going to be in my house.
So twice a day
How
in
many
your
times?
house.
What time?
From 10:30 to 12.
In a day?
Yes.
Okay.
And in the afternoon from 5 to 6:30.
So it's in Brahmanapati or something?
Brahmanapati. Brahmanapati. Before Brahmanapati.
Okay.
Saishwari Gardens.
I know.
You know Ruben, right? Ruben.
But I know Miguel.
Huh?
But I know Miguel from Bakalma Island. He lives in that's
Twice a day. The only thing with the translation is like, see, English speaking people can get a little bit annoyed.
So it's better if Russian people who doesn't speak English come to that translation. Right?
Yes.
This time.
See, we're going to see how is the dynamic of this. This is an experiment. Because if we have, for example, it's a Russian group, we can do it like maybe twice a day with translation in Russian. Maybe the German group may like to come. Maybe the Spanish group may like to come. I can talk to them in Spanish, right? Because here we are making somebody rich, not I'm rich. So this is 4,100 rupees a month. Right? This is the price of the rent for an apartment here for a month. And we use it only 1.5 hours a day. So what's the point? Better you give this money to the rickshaw drivers, they need it more than.
How long the travel is? How
long? Hardly 10 minutes from.
10 minutes
Hardly 10 minutes from town to.
from Ganesh.
From Ganesha Gate to my house is hardly 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. You can maybe rent a bicycle and go by bicycle.
How the bicycles? How long?
20 minutes at the most. It's just 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers is nothing. Because normally the groups grow. And then the high season comes, more people come.
From Monday when we start.
Then
From Monday.
from Monday.
Because they leave soon.
Which when I Sunday. Why you can't go there? Why?
No, I don't like them. It's here in your heart.
Ah.
Here.
So when there is no more space in my house, maybe we can do it in the roof. We can make something there. Let's see. So we have to make a.
Yes, depends whether they make now and nothing.
We're gonna figure something. There are some people that are sponsoring my time here. So donations are given for something to happen. So I found that once a day is not enough. So the money that is given in donation has to be used properly, right? You have to give as much as we can from that.
Susan, I have a question about child. How to help child to deal with his anger?
Deal with yours first.
Huh?
Deal with yours first. And then learn how to get rid of yours, and then you can teach somebody else how to get rid of his or hers. Get rid of the ego. See, and you will ask questions to no one about anything. The idea of ego is an idea. Don't make it. What?
Achievement.
Achievement. What is that achievement?
Yes.
Realization is not an achievement. This is why I want to bring this book as soon as I can. Obstacles and traps. Self-realization is not an achievement. The self.
When I'm here to get rid of the ego.
And the
Triggers
ego,
it.
the ego
If
says,
the
no,
idea, get rid of the sense of ego or the idea of ego. I'm not triggered.
no.
Then I want
Because the idea of ego, oh, it
I'm
sounds,
correcting my
no, it sounds better. The ego says, it sounds better to me.
yes.
See? It's the ego who says that. See, don't call me ego, call me an idea of an ego. I am an idea, I am not a, that's my name. Don't call me in a different way. Right? Exactly.
Wow.
Call me Mrs. Ego. I am not. See? Actually, call me Miss Ego. I am not Mrs. I am holy ego. See, people have to call me loud for me to react. See, sir, see, sir, even in breakfast, I don't know. Kill me softly. Like the song, killing me softly. Right. Anybody there? How many people? Huh? Three people. No questions and three people?
And they like to hear.
Huh?
They like
The light might be here. Good. Good, at least you're laughing a lot. Let it freak out. Let it freak out. See,
It's not as I want it.
exactly. You sound like a character of the Lords of the Rings. See, remember, the tricky one. Exactly. See, Baba, you know what Baba says? See, when the anger is there, see, he said, sing balance, see, to the top of your voice, to the top of your voice, at the top of your voice. Okay? If that doesn't calm you down, then you go for a long walk. If that doesn't calm you down, then you have a cold shower. If that doesn't calm you down, see, then you stand in front of the mirror, see how ugly you look, and straight away, see, you will go.
And I go direct to the mirror always.
But you know what he means? What he means?
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
look at yourself, or what you call yourself. When you realize it, when you look at it, it will disappear. If you really look at it. But now you're thinking about it. Just look at it, that's enough. If you look at it, slowly it will disappear. At least for some time.
Something like this drama.
No, but you like it, you like it. Yeah? You're in love with it.
I think it must be.
I think.
I
Who thinks? That's the question. Who thinks? Look for the thinker. When the thought comes, look for the thinker. Don't seek the self. Self is there. Seek the seeker. Darkness is there.
Yes.
Yes. The shade of darkness is not dark. See? It is shade of light, and it is not light. And yet it illumines both darkness and light. You wanna cry, you cry. What's the matter? You have any idea how many times I cry here? I was a drama queen. A drama queen, or drama king. Oh yeah.
And I can hope.
See, but the seeker doesn't want to go through that. See? They want it like this. An enlightened pill. The seeker doesn't want to go through the purgatory. Okay? Purgatory, right? Purgatory. Purgatory. Yeah. To hell. So you have to go to heaven and to hell. So you can leave them behind, both of them. I mean, looking for practices to feel better, because I don't want to feel bad. Music therapy, dance therapy, this therapy, see? Let's make the ego a better ego. And let me develop a nice ego. Now this is me. See? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work in that way.
Trabaja de esa manera.
No funciona de esa manera. He works in the kitchen, right? And sometimes to clean the cooking pots, the stain is very strong. They have to put hot water. See? And let it, the heat has to operate for some time. Right? And then you can remove what is attached to the cooking pot. No different with our subconscious. One by one. Why cannot happen in one shot? The body won't take it. The body won't take it. The body won't be able to handle it so much. See, all your neurons is expressing itself in 1 minute, the body will collapse. Right? So you have to have small doses of delusion. Little by little. Right? Positive delusions and negative delusions. Positive me and negative me. This is me imagining myself being serving the world, nice, I am a nice man, nice, helping people. This image of myself. It's another image of myself. This is my ugly ego, that's my beautiful ego. But I want only my beautiful ego, right? I don't want my ugly ego, only the beautiful ego I want.
No.
And these, without guidance, you can get stuck in one corner of your subconsciousness and stay there forever. A tendency may arise, an identity with a tendency will take place, and the behavior of the body will be controlled by that tendency. So guidance is necessary, advice is necessary. When you are capable to understand, it doesn't matter what comes to the surface, you ignore it, so you remain self-aware, then you are safe. When you handle, when you can manage the inquiry properly by yourself, when you're strong enough to remain self-aware in spite of what happens in your mind, then no more self-centeredness. If you have to think I am, think I am. If you can hold to the sense of I am, and forget about thinking in terms of progress, right? What you are does not progress. You cannot progress, you are perfect. And the ego will not progress neither, the ego will disappear. So otherwise there is no progress. There is no spiritual evolution. The spirit doesn't evolve or involve. So, no spiritual evolution, only ego dissolution. There is disillusion, and then there is dissolution. Right? Disillusion means you are free from delusion that you are limited to the mind and the body. Then is dissolution. See the process of dissolution of the mind. My God.
I was watching for you actually. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. I told you, see, they will find you. Even if I hide myself under the stone, they will find you.
I got at the canteen. People in the canteen.
People in the canteen. Like gossiping. That's why I don't go to the canteen.
But they saw me there.
It's only there. This is why I surrender, because see, they'll find me anywhere. So surrender.
Actually, we don't look for you.
No?
No, we look for ourselves.
I might not your own self. I might not your own self. I might not your own self.
Of course.
Then if you look at me, you look for me, you look for
You
you.
look at me as an How many years you left?
Where did I go?
No, but physically.
Physically, from since 2010
Oh,
until now.
but you are always here, like all of us.
I was talking that we're going to have satsang in my house in Brahmanapalli.
Oh, you are there. It's far.
Far
You have
is-
to take pictures.
Jupiter is far.
No, but they're costly.
No, four people in one rickshaw.
Yeah.
It's 10 rupees each.
Yeah, because here you have to pay.
Here we have to pay.
Yes. But you had a box. No.
It is possible, but we have to be careful with that.
I know some ideas here and there, and that. I saw you on YouTube in some, not Russia, some Romania, something like that.
Romania, that
You know,
is-
it's East country.
Oh yeah.
And you were very irritated by
Yes.
their question.
Yes, I'm getting all in cranky. This is why I don't want to travel anymore.
Yeah. You're going to stay here?
No, because people think this is a game.
Yeah.
And then I say, I got to say, what am I doing? People playing with the concept of spirituality and all that stuff. It doesn't work that way. And then you make it so easy for people, they don't appreciate it. So let them make an effort to find you and to spend time on all that stuff. Like we did, right?
Maybe 25 years of pattern I was okay.
You knew him for 25 years.
But I was here 30 years.
Right.
And when Baba put Hatanlan, I was there. It was his first lecture. But I didn't listen. And maybe I had my book, Ramana Maharishi.
Because something was changing in the seekers. See this, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know what was the message that was spread all over the world about him.
Yes.
And then he will get it. He asked me, Sister, what are these people talking about? I say, I don't know, because when I go there, I don't hear what I hear by you.
Yes.
And then, yeah, it's true.
But it's normal. Everybody has his own physiology and speaking is not.
Satsang is for, first of all, people have to understand that satsang is for seekers that are mature.
Yeah.
This is without underestimating anybody, right? Without underestimating any other spiritual practices and all that. That's fine. The Sasana is those for, see, Mr. Ratanlal himself used to say there are three kinds of seekers. Right? One is like gunpowder. Right? One, the next one is like coal. Coal? What is my English? Coal, huh? Coal. Another one is like wood. Right? This one, a small spark and lights up. This is Ramana Maharshi, this is Buddha, this is Jesus, this is all these guys. Right? Basically by themselves. From small incident, boom, they wake up. The wood, see, you have to cut the tree, see, then chop it in small pieces, remove the skin, expose it to the sun, right? Wait until it dries up. Then you approach to the fire, the wood eventually lights up. Right? So these seekers are the ones that are singing bhajans, reciting Vedas, doing worship, charity work. Like, see, they are purifying their mind a little bit. So they are, and then you have the cold one. Then you approach it to the fire a little bit. Lights up. But this is just the beginning, that's not the end. So satsang are for this quality of, not quality, but this type of seeker. You see, one Mr. Ratana was chasing away people. Hey, you go away, what are you doing? And now, with the new age, we have a lot of satsang entertainers in the market. YouTube gurus, so many YouTube gurus. Right? Facebook gurus. And I was exposed to this movement, New Age, Neo-Advaita, Vedanta, and the rest of it. Oh, Cicely is so funny. Yes, why not? We can approach to this with a sense of humor, but this is serious and serious matter. Right?
But the laughing is the beginning.
The laughing is at the beginning. Laughing is a moment, right? And the laughter is a reaction already. See? Because in the moment of clarity, there is no laughter. So the ecstasy is when the mind comes out of the self. See? And it is okay. Because this is the pure mind. See, this is the mind is energy. The pure energy, unpolluted by anything. It's joy and it's love and it's kindness and it's empathy. It's friendly, right? Now, when the negative is what it takes place again, right? So this is not always there. Sometimes it's dormant, and sometimes it's active, right? You see why when even you see photos of Sai Baba, sometimes he looks very stern, right? No expression, because his mind is still, right? So when his mind is activated, it's just joy. But sometimes he gives you. Also, you see the picture of Ramana Maharshi sometimes. No expression. Because the mind, which is expression, which expresses itself, is deactivated. And then people thought, well, it's kind of a laughing therapy or something like that. It's not.
It's just happening. It's happening. is not anger. Anger happens in ourselves.
No, but anger is, this is something new. See, anger just happens. See, everything just happens. Everything just happens. See, I got sick and tired of all that stuff. Listening to people coming to Saxa to tell me how much they know. If you know, then don't go and come and tell me anything. I'm not interested. See, go and find somebody to whom can listen to this. Right? It's a justification of the ego. So the anger, the sage is not angry. See, it's called character. So character is different than anger. See, so this character comes out of love, comes out of care. So I was not always sweet all the time. I saw him very stern and very tough and very. I witnessed that myself. But you could feel the love there. So you could feel the care. The anger doesn't care. Actually, anger means I don't care. Mr. Ratanlal, Mamma Mia. Right? He will just blow up. And you will be blown up altogether with that. Right? How many times he sent me away? This is why sometimes I joke about spiritual names. Initiation in spiritual names. Somebody asked me, see, what is your spiritual name? Your guru gave you spiritual name. I said, yes. So what was it? And I said, stupid. That was my spiritual name. He used to call me stupid. And in my culture, we used to name Cesar Octavio. Then he says, stupid idiot. So if the ego was a little bit mild, it's stupid. If it was too high, it's stupid idiot. See? To make sure that I will get the message straight away, right? To see the point. So sometimes you need a smack, otherwise you're sleeping, right? And I am grateful for that, eternally grateful for that. Right? Because when you are sleepy, too sleepy, so you need to be shaken. Imagine that, see, it depends. Some people are sleeping, right? And the wind comes, see, and touches the body, and that by itself wakes you up. Some people, the wind comes, touches the body, you're still sleeping. When a bird comes, something louder, and then that wakes you up. Some people, no, wind comes, bird comes, don't wake up. Right? And they need an alarm clock. That wakes them up. Some people not even that. See, no wind, no bird, no alarm clock. And then you have to, hey, wake up! Like the house is on fire. See, you're sleeping there. It's gonna burn down. Hey, wake up! The house is on fire. Go away. Right? So why he's shaking you? Out of care and love, right? You're gonna burn down. So I found that most of the people were coming. See, they didn't want to hear what I have to say. They want me to hear what they have to say, which I was not interested at all. Right? Everything just happened. All there is this. Well, I don't care. I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Why you come and tell me how this? And then as I freak out, no, this is not just happening. See, that is just happening, but this is not. So it's a one side. It's a one way road only. Then I disappeared for 3 years. Right? We opened a business together in Thailand, and it beautifully went bankruptcy. It collapsed. Right? Right? I cannot hide myself anymore. Right? Then I'm here. Use it as good as much as you can. I was saying that I will give satsang now twice a day,
Twice a day.
6 days a week. Right? From 10:30 to 12, from 5 to 6:30. So people can go to canteen and eat and stuff.
And in your house,
In my house.
your here is finished.
Terminado.
And where is your house in Amanapuri?
You know what is Ruben's house? Sai Ishwari Gardens? Everybody knows. Every rich knows.
I know the place with the big villa,
Sai Ishwari Garden. There is a place called Saraswati Hall.
Sahasrati.
My house is number 13. The blue house. You enter to the complex, you have to go straight, you have no choice. And then you are forced to go to the right. And in this corner is a blue house at my house. So you can get together, see like a, I don't know, 10, 15 or something like that, and then four in a rickshaw is 10 rupees each.
Yeah.
On the way back, there are different kind of rickshaw. They call diesel rickshaw. So it's 5 rupees from my house to the name of the town, Munapali, and then 10 rupees, 25 rupees a day. That's not 50 rupees a day, less than $1 a day, going and coming twice. If this is not worth 80 cents euro.
Is it
Then I don't know.
Brahmanapali.
no, but there is two compounds. The first
Brahmanapali.
one and the second.
Brahmanapali is the town. It's before
Brahmanapali.
Brahmanapali.
It's between Amanapal.
Amanapuri, I know.
It's between Enamapal and Brahmanapal. It is 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers. You take it, let's show you. And you say, please take me to Sai Ishwari Gardens.
Everybody knows.
Sai Ishwari Gardens, and everybody knows.
You can go with a minibus to Enamapali.
That people have to
The
figure out.
minibus for the because there the road goes right to the.
Shall we stop?
So you
No
are
questions.
not in Amanapuri, you are village after.
Before.
Before.
It's before Brahmanapali. Brahmanapali is 8 kilometers from the party. My house is hardly 4 kilometers. 10 minutes at the most by rickshaw.
Thank you.
You can